Our state is having... Hello and good morning, Penn Trafford. Welcome to today's edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today's Monday, October 20th. I'm Allison Pallone, and
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello and good morning, Penn Trafford. Welcome to today's edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today's Monday, October 20th. I'm Allison Pallone. And I'm Kaylee Drestall. Pennsylvania has been operating without a budget for over 110 days. This has caused many problems throughout the state, including Westmoreland County. Reporter Braden Kane spoke with Westmoreland County Commissioner Ted Kopis to learn more about the effects of these problems on our community.
Westmoreland County gets most of its money from the state. But what happens when the money stops coming in?
I think the root cause is probably, again, politics at its worst. I think people unwilling to compromise. Westmoreland County, like every other county throughout the Commonwealth, is really reliant on state money to do the state mandated services that we have to do. And so we're simply running out of that money. So because we don't have money to fund those things, we have to make some really difficult decisions like closing state parks and furloughing county employees. Every student at Penn Trafford, even whether you're eligible to vote or not yet, should be reaching out to their state senator and state legislator, imploring them to pass a budget and explaining to them what's at stake. You know, the news that I read and the vibes that I'm getting from friends in Harrisburg, it is nowhere close. You know, in the coming weeks, school districts are going to stop losing payments from the state. So that's going to be less money for your school and schools all throughout our state. I'm still a big believer that democracy can work, and it's the best form of government on this planet, but it takes all of us to participate in it. So that's why it's more important than ever for everybody to be communicating with their senator and their state legislator and really making sure they understand the importance of getting a budget done right and getting it done now. As we're planning to furlough county employees, you know, we're talking about families and people's livelihoods and their ability to provide for their family and to contribute to our local economy. That's big. That hurts. It's going to hurt families who, through no fault of their own, find themselves in this situation because of the state's inaction. You know, the services that we provide at the county are now being threatened too. People with intellectual and developmental disabilities, children at risk of abuse or neglect, you know, the homeless, the hopeless, the forgotten, the addicted. So much of what we do in county government is tailored towards social services. And without the money from the state to do so, those programs will soon be threatened too.
For PTTV, I'm Braden King.
The Fall Athletic Breakfast will be held on Wednesday, November 12th at 7:30 a.m. All Fall Athletes band members are welcome in the cafeteria to attend. There will also be an athletic signing photo opportunity on November 12th at 9 a.m. Students who wish to participate in the photo op should register with Miss Alexander in the athletic office. If you've enjoyed the past seasons of Teachmaster, you're in for a treat. Mr. Tusick has something exciting to share about what's coming up next.
Have you enjoyed the past 3 seasons of Teachmaster? Have you ever wondered how the live portion of the show comes together? We need an audience, and this is where you come in. Monday, November 10th, doors will open at 12 p.m. to the auditorium if you have a ticket. Each ticket is a $5 donation to Make-A-Wish. Stop by room 223 until November 3rd to purchase your tickets. We hope to see you at the live show.
Congratulations to the marching band on earning first place in the tournament of Band Region 8 Group 2 Open Championship on Friday at the Warriors Stadium. The band went above and beyond, capturing a score of 92.0, as well as awards for Outstanding Visual, Outstanding Music, and Outstanding Percussion. This is an impressive jump from last week's score of 85.7, a boost which will greatly improve the band's success at Stays and in Hershey. Two of our seniors, Ben Trafford band members Brooklyn Miller and Joey Hallaby, were awarded Performer of the Week for the Tournament of Bands. Congratulations to Brooklyn and Joey at our Penn Trafford band. This Saturday, the bands will travel to Altoona to compete in the Pennsylvania State Championship. Good luck.
Do you have a friend that you would like to surprise this Halloween? Spanish National Honor Society will be selling boograms over the next few weeks. Spread some spooky cheer and send a sweet message their way. For more information, here are sponsors Senora Stalp and Senora Alba.
Hi everyone! Spanish National Honor Society is going to be selling boograms. You'll have your choice of a variety of chocolates, Skittles, and Starbursts. We will be selling them from Tuesday, October 14th until Thursday, October 30th.
You can come see us here in the mornings between 2:08 and 2:09. We'll be out here every morning between 7 and 7:25. You have a whole bunch of different types of boograms that you can choose from. Write a little message to your friends, and then they'll be delivered on Halloween morning before first period. Come see us.
Come see us. Thanks.
Penn Trafford's student newspaper, The Warrior, is selling year-long subscriptions for $2. Subscribers will receive copies of all 8 to 10 issues this year, many which will include coffee shop coupons. The Warrior's next issue arrives October 31st, so be sure to subscribe before then. See Mr. Warziniak for any Warrior staff member to subscribe.
Now it's time to send it over to Karina with all the information on our Penn Trafford sports.
Thanks, Allison. The boys soccer team traveled to Mars High School for the first round of WPIAL 3A playoffs. During the first half, the Warriors were able to find netting, scoring 1 goal while letting up 1 goal to the Fighting Planets. The Warriors fought hard but fell in the second half to Mars 2-1. Congratulations to the boys on an incredible season. Tonight in sports, the girls soccer team is traveling to Upper St. Clair High School for a 6:30 match. Good luck to our Warriors tonight. That's all I have for sports today. Now let's send it back to Allison and Kaylee at the desk.
The media literacy class is seeking candy donations for their trunk or treat. Any 24-ounce bag of candy earns you 2 hours of community service. You can bring this to Mrs. Falk's room 145, now through Wednesday.
The Bots IQ Club attended an industry tour at Cleveland Price last Wednesday. The team was able to learn more about the manufacturing world and how to build a fighting robot can lead to a career in manufacturing industry.
We recently just went to Cleveland Price, which is a manufacturing plant that's local here. They develop switches for substations on the electrical grid. So it's pretty much just a big visual of the disconnecting of electricity on major power lines so people can be safe when they're working on these lines. We do these tours in order to gain an insight on what a manufacturing plant is like in the modern day. It's not like the depictions many people still have in their head about a 1950s factory where it's hot molten metal and a stuffy room. Instead, it's almost parts are air conditioned and it's relatively clean.
The PT Drama Guild is hosting a masterclass for those interested in performing on stage on Monday, October 27th. The class will be from 5:30 to 8:30, featuring PT alum with 20 years of experience in the theater all across the country, Brad Broman. See the email from Mrs. Haberberger to sign up for this exciting opportunity. Now let's send it over to Karina to our weekly weather forecast. What's it looking like, Karina?
Thanks, Allison. A wet and cool start to the week is in store as rain changes around through the midweek. Here's what you can expect. Today, grab an umbrella. Showers are likely throughout the day with a 90% chance of rain. Temperatures stay cool, starting around 46 and topping out near 55. Tuesday, the rain chances drop to about 40%, so we'll catch some breaks in the clouds. Expect a low near 42 and a high around 64. Wednesday, there's scattered showers and they return with a 60% chance of rain. Temperatures remain on the chilly side, ranging from 45 to 49. Overall, a damp and cool few days ahead, so keep the rain gear handy. That's your weather outlook. Now let's send it back to Allison and Kaylee at the desk. And that concludes today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. We now invite you to stand for the Pledge of the Flag. This has been Allison Pallone and Kaylee Dreston. Have a great day, PT.